Hello everyone and welcome to John Drinks, a channel where, hang on, let me get up a little bit, let me look a little more, engaged, but there we go. Hello everyone and welcome to John Drinks, the channel where I, John, have a drink, and today we're going to be talking about a peaty whiskey, because I like peaty whiskies and that's my channel, I can do whatever the frick I want. But first, if you would like to support the channel, there's details about how to do that down below, about how to become a patron and do that. Too soon? That's too soon, isn't it? I'll do the begging in maybe like 2 minutes? Yeah. Also, I'm sponsored by, who is it now? Nord Raid Legends or something. Is that it? VPN bullshit? Amazon? I don't know. What was I saying? Yeah, so we're going to be talking about this. It's called Ledaig. Tobermory Distillery, they do some peated whiskey. We've covered the Ledaig 10 before. I think it's great. And I follow some other whiskey people. Ralphie, I don't know if you've ever heard of him. There's this guy called Roy in Glasgow. He does videos every once in a while. There's a guy in Manchester, he does them on Wednesdays. There's a lad in, I think he's Aberdeen way. He's quite whimsical. Yeah. Oh, and there's a girl from Sweden, and she drinks whiskey, and the channel's called... No, it's gone. So Ledaig. A lot of people have been talking about the Rioja finish recently. I've tried this already. I tried it at a place called the Athletic Arms, which is just down the road from me. Stalkers. No? Okay, right, cool. They have a lot of whiskey. And it's like Poundland for whiskey lovers in there, to be honest. I don't know how he does it. It's like, hey, yeah, I'll have a Glengoyne 25, and he's like, that'll be 75 pence. And I'm like, okay. I'm exaggerating, but like only slightly. So I decided to try the Rioja finish Ledaig because I think he was selling it for like, I don't know, a shilling or something. I tried it and I was like, nah. I don't know about this one. I don't know. Oh god, I'm spilling it on myself. Sorry, that gin's repeating on me again. It's kind of pinkish. Now then, I like Ledaig. I really like Ledaig. I think it's banging. I really like a wine finish. I like a gimmick. I like affordable whiskey. This is all of these things put together, and yet I didn't quite gel with it at the time. So I'm curious to see if maybe I was having a bad day. Because it can happen. I've been known to have bad days. Been known to have a few of them. This video is getting weird. Weirder than normal. Anyway. Smells like smoke. No. It's... The best analogue I can come up with is if you accidentally dropped a dram of Lafroig onto a cream cracker and then dropped that cracker onto the floor, and then your cat came along and he was like, I'm just going to take like a very small piss on this cracker and then walk off. There's a slight ammonia edge to it. There's a biscuity, baked, creamy kind of a thing, and there's plenty of peat smoke. The longer you leave it, the more inviting it becomes. The sort of ammonia edge that I was first picking up, it goes away. A little bit. Not completely though. Still got a kind of a brasso edge to it. And there is something a little metallic about it. Now that I've mentioned that, there is almost like a copperiness to it. And having had a second away and then coming back to it, that ammonia has hit me again. It's quite It is kind of pissy. If I'm being blunt, it's not. Yeah, I'm not convinced. Am I pissy? Do I smell of piss? Is that what's going on here? Let's not rule it out, but... Ooh. Oh yeah, actually, if anything, it gets stronger. That's getting quite unpleasant now. Comment down below. Do you think Ledaig Rioja smells kind of like cat piss? Yeah, I'm done nosing this now. That's getting a bit much for me, to be honest. Never thought I'd hear the day, but I'm gonna try it neat. Oh yeah, it's 46.3%. Could probably have taken a guess at that. If you know, you know. Natural colour, non-chill filtered, they do all the good stuff. So don't need to worry about that. Stop nosing it, John. You're not a fan. Right, I'm gonna put it in my mouth now. Okay. I will say, I'm getting on with it better than I did the first time I encountered it. So that's a positive. It has a lovely, delicate peat smoke flavour to it. It reminds me a little bit of Royster's T-bone steak crisps. They exist. It's been a fucking minute since I last had them, but it is vaguely reminded me of like slightly weird, fake steak flavour. It's a little sweet, a little savoury. It's got kind of like a barbecue sauce kind of a thing going on. It's smoky, sweet and savoury all at the same time, which is quite a good balance. I'm not sure if I'm really getting much in terms of like a wine profile. I think it's more kind of like, it's lending like a slight fruitiness to the whiskey. But if I'm honest, it's a little bit drowned out by these slightly more saline, smoky notes that Ledaig naturally has anyway. There's a slight currant tartness to it. Very slight. The peat profile is well integrated. There's a lovely salinity to it. Touch of sweet. I'm enjoying what it's got to offer this time, actually. The last time I had it, it was angry. It was aggressive, and I wasn't digging it. Whereas this time, it's a much more mellow, calm affair. I'm getting it more. I'm connecting with it better. I'm going to stick some water in, because curious to see what happens. Just a little to start out with. Can always add. We can take away, but we can start again. It's maybe not healthy, but hey ho. The cat piss has dissipated a little bit. There's more of a, it's like a curly whirly and rubber, which is a bizarre mix, but hey, I'm sure it's on the internet somewhere, and if it isn't, then it kind of is now, so, you know, that's fun. I get to be the first of that. Go me. A little briny. It's like the hot dogs that you get at a corner shop sometimes that you're like, can I trust this? I'm hungry. I'll trust this. You know, it's those. Oh yeah, there we go. The water's really helped. Oh yeah. Sweet chili peanuts, straight off the bat. Salted caramel. We get salted caramel a fair bit, don't we? Maybe I just really like salted caramel. I mean, who doesn't like salted caramel? Well, lactose intolerant people, I suppose, aren't too keen, but... Sweet brine. Like the fatty rind on bacon. There's plenty of salinity to it. There is a slightly tannic edge to it. I would struggle to pick this out as a wine finish. I think what it's done is it's contributed to some kind of like undernotes to the overall whiskey, rather than it be the star player. But as a whiskey, as a whole, it's well integrated, it's peated, it's gentle, but it delivers on what you expect from it. Is that a bit too vague? Maybe it's a little too vague. It's one for the protein fans, certainly, because it's got a lot of sort of like bacon, gammon, steak, peanut, that kind of a thing. And I'm vibing with it a lot more than I was the first time around. So that's exciting. I'm going to box that off. I wonder who I'm stealing that off of. If you want to support my channel, there's details to the Patreon down below. There we go, stuck it to the end. And the names of my supporters will be up at the end of the video as well. And there are perks and things. But you should go and check it out, and, you know, if you like the look of it and you're feeling generous, you can support the channel. And if you don't want to, you can like the video, because that still helps it get discovered and all that fun stuff. You can maybe share it to 3 of your friends, like chainmail. That was popular once upon a time. Let's bring that back. Don't do that.